And I tell you, I used to be part of the misled concept of religion. I started ministry way back in 1991 or so. Yes, my ministry started 1991 when I started an intercessory group. I'm a man of prayer. I love to pray because that is the only weapon, the only power, the only authority I can also display or operate on earth. Because I don't even have the money to buy a gun. So my gun should be my prayer. I don't have any authority to do anything. My authority should be prayer. So I have started prayer far back. I used to be a man who goes around to prayer meetings. Go and, even when I'm walking and I see people praying, I don't even know that. I go and join them. I love to pray. Well, maybe that is why God could want to depend on me and call me into this. So I started this mission far back. And I only was just delivered from the mess up religion, which is called religious Christianity. It's a mess, I tell you, because they are doing things contrary to the Christ, the Messiah, their Lord. How can you be doing something contrary? You say, my Lord. The Jamaican will say, me Lord. Then you go contrary to the me Lord. He will deal with you. He will give you order. Get you out of the court. But that is exactly what religious Christianity is doing. The man Christ said, occupy till I return. Do Christians know there is a scripture like that? Luke 19:13. They don't know. Not to even say we want to do it. He said occupy. Christ meant business when he said occupy, because he cannot come, crush the devil, judge him, sack him from the office that he took from our great-grandfather Adam, and leave the vacancy. Somebody has been sacked. You should know that there will be vacancy. This is what religious Christianity has never known for over 2,000 years. It shocks me that this I discovered after I met Dr. Miles. My meeting with Dr. Miles is way back 1988. I just love the sensible things he says, such as purpose, potential, That's how I got to know him, because somebody in the US sent the tape to a friend and the friend didn't want it. I went to the friend's house and I saw it. I said, wow, I've heard men of God, but this one talks different. And as somebody who likes brilliant things, I saw him to be unique. So I loved him. But I did not know that he would bring the concept of the kingdom of God. I didn't know. So after some time, I left him and only have to rediscover him again. 11 years ago, that's 2014, when I heard him preach the concept of the kingdom. Then I said, wow, is this what the message is all about? So I went back to my Bible. I said, where did I not read right and I didn't know this? And I saw that he was perfectly right. That Jesus did not bring what we are preaching, but Jesus brought a country, a government, and he's looking for citizens. That is the whole mission of Christ. That is what is called the concept of the kingdom. Of course, no Christianity has ever talked about this. Those of you who are Christians, have you ever heard your pastor preach such a preaching? That Jesus brought a government? I reveal it to somebody who said, what? I have quoted this thing, but I never realized that the word government is even there. He said, when I was a child, that was the scripture I was given to be reciting. But as an adult, I never knew the word government was there until the day I revealed it to him. He was so shocked. And I asked him, why do you think Jesus will carry a government on his shoulder and bring to the earth? And God even pre-informed the world through the prophet Isaiah that this is what the Messiah will bring. In other words, if he's bringing a government, that means automatically he will need a country. Because no government can live in suspense. You can't find a government hanging in the air. No, a government must settle in a country and be established in a country. So if the scripture in Isaiah 9 says the Messiah will carry a government on his shoulder, hey, that means God meant a business, and that business must go on. But that is not what Christianity talks about. In fact, I was born in Christianity. My mother was a pillar of Christianity. My mother founded Bible schools, I tell you, and founded many pastors of Assemblies of God. My mother was an Assemblies of God, A1. So I was born in Assemblies of God. Sometimes I see Assemblies of God people, I say, look, you people don't know what you are doing. Do you know the history we have about Assemblies of God? Let me tell you, Assemblies of God came from the north because it entered Ghana from Burkina Faso. Assemblies of God was first in Burkina, in French land, before it entered Ghana. So don't think that the Bible school is Salt Pond. No, it's a young one. The oldest Bible school is in the north, Kumbungu. And the oldest church, Assemblies of God Church, the oldest one, that is a building still standing, is in Tamale. It was built in 1933. Check it and see. Look at the date. That is the church I was dedicated as a baby. 1933 it was built. So look, I have been in this religious Christianity from birth. I was a Bible scholar as a child. My mother was so happy that I love to quote Bible scriptures. But I never was taught that Jesus brought a government. And for that matter, I never was taught the understanding in him carrying a government, which means he will establish a country. And then he will be looking for citizens. That is it. So Jesus did not come for members. So when you are a member of a church or member of a Christianity thing, look, you are lost. Because government do not deal with members. Countries don't know members. Countries know citizens. Governments know citizens, and they deal with citizens. That is why this whole thing about Christianity is to be questioned. And no wonder there's no impact in the world. Because we don't even know who we are. When you say this, people get angry. But that is the truth. This is the truth that Jesus said, when we get to know, we shall be free. I am free today. And very soon the world will acknowledge the freedom I have, because I'm going to spread it for everybody. You take it or you face its consequences. Because if I am free and you don't want to be free, you will be the one suffering. Yes. Those who will take it will also be free. They will join the freedom wagon. Beloved, it is very, very important. Because if you don't understand what you are doing, I'm telling you, that is what is called religion. Religion does not understand what they are doing. People don't understand the ritual they go through in religion. Religion is full of rituals, customs, rites, ceremonies. And I'm sad to tell you, they don't have any meanings. They don't have any impact. Nothing. If they do, why is our world the way it is? That is the simple question. People have followed religion and they are still poor than the word poor. Still sick than the word sickness. So Jesus made that statement that ye shall know the truth and the truth shall set you free. So Jesus knows that the world is full of falsehood. The whole thing about politics is falsehood. Business, falsehood. Science, falsehood. Because look, science will tell you this, and the next time they will come and tell you that, okay, no, it is like this. So what did they tell you first? False. Politicians, the same thing. Government, the same thing. You can hear a person saying this, and then the next time it is another thing. What is that? And they will not come and boldly, humbly apologize. They will not do that. They will just take it as a normal thing. Beloved, we need to have understanding, because without understanding, you can never have wisdom. And without wisdom, you can't go with any progress in knowledge. First of all, you need knowledge. That is the information you will receive. And then secondly, you need to understand the information. Religion has no understanding. It is full of rituals. Just do it. The forefathers did it. This is what the past people did. So let's do it. No, you don't have the right to ask, why are they doing it? What did they get from it? No. Just do it because we came and met it. Does that make sense? No, it doesn't make sense. That is lack of knowledge. That is why God said the wisdom of this world is foolishness. Yes, because the wisdom of this world doesn't make sense. Look at superpowers. They have graded themselves as superpowers. Why? Because they have weapons, highly technological weapons. What is the function of a weapon? To kill, to destroy, and to steal. When somebody has a weapon on you, he steals you because you can't do anything. He point a gun, he said, bring all your money. That is the purpose of a weapon. So you can't use this evil thing to grade yourself as super. It is super foolishness. Beloved, I believe that you have received some understanding and some alertness in your life. Because that is what we must get as human beings. That's the only way we can change this world. And it is possible to change this world. Sometimes when we talk, people laugh. They see us funny. But it shall come to pass. And you will be wanting. You will say, wow, these people, they have made it. Yes, we will definitely make it. Because if some people have made it before, we can also make it. You believe history of a human being. You don't believe God's history. Can you imagine human beings? Human beings' history. Human being has told you, a liar. Human being is a liar. He has told you history. You believe that one. You go and write exams, quoting it to get marks. Get a degree in human lies. And then when God's history comes, you don't believe it. Oh, this is human beings who wrote it. But the history you believe, who wrote it? Is it not the same human beings? Oh, human being is a funny object. In fact, the most funny creation God has ever created is a human being. I'm telling you. That is why we are the way we are. But God will soon deliver us.